Hello again everyone, welcome back to a little bit more Dwarves, Glory, Death and Loot. So, the old clan that I was working with, Glorious Beards, I would kept trying to be just too clever and it wasn't working. They just kept hitting walls, they kept dying, so with Season 2 coming to an end fairly shortly, Season 3 is going to be here in about 2 weeks' time, at least as of when I'm recording this. I did the only thing that I could to make a really decent dent in the leaderboards, min-max the living hell out of the Crusader formation. So as you can see here, we've got 3 War Priests, a Paladin, 3 Priests, and 3 Knights. And when I say I've min-maxed them, I mean pretty much everything is... There's block chants, we've just got... Yeah, so Crusader formation. 80% of them have the ability to do burning. At least 80% of them can cause bleed. Yep, Holy Alliance, all the holy damage. And then, of course, Berserkers. So we've come out with that. So, yeah. There's a god. Ultimate Smite. That's fine. What's the one I want to show you? Yeah, so Holy has a 100% chance to do burning, which I adore. Here we are. So any priest class, which is most of them quite frankly, have a 9% chance to apply shocked on targets. And shocked has a 40% chance to apply bleeding. Now if you do the math of that, it doesn't come down to much chance of bleeding, but it procs often enough. So yeah, Ring of Blood, everything is... Oh, just wait. It's probably easy to show you just how insane these guys are. Let's find us a decent battle. Yeah, Chieftain battle. Yeah, Chieftain battle. Jesus Christ, it never takes this long. Fine, we'll just go into this one then. Slow it down a little. This is 3 speed. Like you can see, health barely moves. And there we go. One thing I found that's rather interesting at this level though, so rerolls in the shop, 4,182 gold, but if you can see here, you wouldn't want to reroll things. It's actually just cheaper to buy the stuff in the shop you don't want. Anyway. So one of the things I really need at the moment is just way more mithril. You can never ever have enough mithril. How far away? Ooh, elite warlocks. Now, the warlocks are pretty much always the thing that screws me up. Every run. Warlocks are hard. Hey, Thumper actually died. Hammer time? Wow. Half of my dudes died. That doesn't normally happen. So what is it, 425 victories where I've just cut through things like a hot knife through butter. The moment I go to start recording stuff, 5 people die. I swear these dwarves just make an effort to make me look bad. Oh, seriously. Damn it. Oop, wrong one. Alrighty, let's try this one. So even with ton of healers, and this, I love it. You always like the last guy always just gets knocked super far away. Here we are. 527,000 gold. So you can tell, see, 5 bodyguards, mage bodyguards, Shirkle the Dragon Keeper. So this guy, so this is generally going to be, you would expect, with that amount of bounty, a hard battle. One death, 2 death. 5. No, we're gonna run away. Yeah, so that I 100% bit off way more than I could chew there. This is just... all of this action is insane. I love it. By you. So thankfully, 301 stamina, he just picks up more than enough. Like, he is basically our lightning rod, but he heals enough that comes through nicely. Let's just quickly get rid of some of this crap. Come on. Ugh. Give me a red. There we are. And then that just goes. Oh, God. I need more. Need more purple and more legendary mithril. Alright, here we go. Let's go with these guys. 19 warlocks. So normally this would just completely fuck me. And I'm still getting people dying, but... So, I mean, 2 deaths isn't great, but we made it through. Ooh, what do I want here? Don't need another Cane of the Ancient. Don't need another Ring of Thunder. The Unk. So this is just stuff I'm saving just in case. I'm probably never going to use the basic priest set again. Spirit of the Kakapo, maybe. And Staff of Water. Possibly. I kind of want to use the mace, but... yeah, not really. Now, where did we go? Here we are. That's right. Okay, because what I am trying to do with all of these Unks that I've been saving up, I need to get myself to another orange so we can get you to a Mythic. You know what, let's just pop you guys in your own thing. And we'll see when something else comes up. You know what we need? Actually, what I haven't tried yet? The Ice Wyvern. Now, if I'm going to be taking him on... so, as you can see, pretty much no. So, block chance. Yeah. They're all sitting at 90% block chance. Now, I reckon I can pull down some of that block chance and swap it out for... Ice Resist. Where's it gone? There we are. Let's Ice Resist on everyone. How much did that drop block chance down to? 80? 85? Still at 90. 80. Bugger it. Let's give her a go. Now the problem with this dude, getting close. Like, we can do the damage, we just can't... there we are. So really, it's just getting ourselves close and staying alive for the 3 minutes while we can keep healing. Okay, now we want to be at about 50% damage by the minute 30 mark. Good enough. Good enough. There we are, yeah. That's it. Whole minute to get him down. And he bleeds to death. What do we got this one here? Plus 13% chance to apply Frozen for 2.5 seconds. Frozen enemies have a 25% chance to be impaled by an ice pillar that lasts 5 seconds and deals intelligence damage every second. Gain +1 stamina and +1 wisdom after battle if a target was killed by an ice pillar. And 400 gems. What am I going to do with 400 gems? Jesus Christ. Let's just quickly get rid of some of this crap. That's not better than... I really need to change out the stats on that shield. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I need to change out stats on a few of these things. That is something for later. Who wants the Frostbringer ring? 30% chance to apply frozen. You're currently doing fire damage. Do I want to put fire and frozen on you? That's a little fucked. Then again, attack speed is 2.64. 0.8. 2.1, 145, 2.64, 0.9, 1.22, 0.9. Alright. I'm going to throw it on Pokey and see what happens. I can sit in there for the moment. Let's run a test battle. There he is. Ooh, we're getting some deaths now, people. Don't like that my primary healers are dying. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold on to this Savior shield just because it's the Savior has the sacrifice, which I don't hate for thing. You've got Benediction. I need you to be popping Benediction up way way more often, buddy. Go away. Things I don't need. What's the next one here? Storm Wyvern. 50% chance to apply Shocked for 5 seconds. Shocked enemies have their mana burnt by intelligence every second. Deals 2 damage per consumed mana point. Gains stamina and dex after battle for target was killed by mana burn. Oof. Dragon Blood. Immune to frozen burning. Shocked. Okay. Oof, that's a lot of stamina. A lot of damage to attack speed. Every 10 seconds, reflects all magic damage back to the attacker for 3. Not nice. Dragon Scales. Jesus Christ. Lord of the Storm. Something's... Shock. God damn. Oh, Tornado. That blows people away. That's a bastard. I don't think we can take him, but you know what? We're going to try. We are absolutely going to try. Alright, Ice Resistance. Don't need that anymore. We want Thunder for everyone. Jesus Christ, these tornadoes. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Yeah, we need way more stuff going on. Alright, although, what I am going to do... let's pop the... Left against bleeding, mana regen. Here we are. That's block chance. We probably don't need all that block chance. What about... What are you doing? Fizz resistant, poison, fire... Fizz resistance for everyone never hurts. 84. 89. 90. 84. We're going to live with that. Let's see if we get a few less deaths. Yeah, not really. I mean, good enough, but yeah. You know, I could just buy... I could buy a bunch of stuff. I've got like 2 million gold. Jesus Christ. Actually, what I probably should do... So tier 34 shop. So legendary's 4.3, mythic 1.25, which isn't the worst thing in the world. God, re-rolling these battles costs a small fortune as well. And yeah, we're just hot, like I said, hot knife through butter. These things die, and they die well. So your Crusader formation, I mean, I do like it. It does, I gotta admit, it does feel a little cheap. I mean, but then again, what works, works. And you get your own enjoyment out of the game. I do like trying to synergize, like, the multiple classes with the archers and everything. Fuck, I've got way too much crap on me now. You know, putting together the thieves and the archers and the mages. But there's just a simplicity here, like there's so little gear you need that you can just go ahead and do stuff like this with everything. Damn it. Oh, an elite battle. Didn't notice, my bad. So yeah, look, these orcs are doing a hell of a lot of damage, which is why you can see I do get the deaths. Ooh, ha, ha. That's gonna have way more use for me. Actually, yes. Mythic Ring of Restoration. Love it. Damn it. Oh. Ah. So I can improve a purple? You know what? Let's fix his head. Ooh. I do need to fix his head, but I need to be in the forest for strength first. Look at them all go down. So, you know, one thing that I like, the developer changed out a bunch of the achievements, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, there's a lot of fun achievements, a lot of things that are a lot more, I guess, gettable, achievable. Yeah, that's a better word. The one he removed, though, there was an achievement for killing 1,000,000 orcs, which I was nowhere close to getting, but it's a great way to keep track of the total number of orcs that I had actually killed. So now I don't know what the total number is anymore, which is a little sad. I'd like to see the level of just, well, yeah, I'd just like to see how much I'd gotten through. Hats for you people. Actually, pretty much everything for you people, but still. I need more. Gonna need more purple if I do that. Only way to get more purple is... At this point I'm just buying the cheap shit to get stuff to break down. Yeah! Alrighty. So yeah, when you've got... Whoops, only 2 of them. When you've got insane amounts of cash, you can just spend it on whatever the goddamn hell you feel like. Come on. Ah, bastard. Right. Couple more purples, which was nice. Let's fight something. Actually, let's find something. Ooh, yeah. Let's find something fun to fight. Yeah, that'll do. So, Ice Mages, absolutely, still one of my nemesis. But thankfully, we do enough damage over time and, well, everything else. The bleed and all of it. And the shock. That I can get through quite nicely. Alright, 6 of them, which is good. I actually don't know if the Djinn head cover's the best for him. I should check that out. Sorry, I mean I should investigate that, but I'll investigate that later. Right now it seems to be best in class. Wisdom, please. Yes, I like it when that all comes together quickly. 5 wisdom. Another 5 wisdom. 5 wisdom. And 5 wisdom. Doesn't everyone look just so much more pretty? Can I afford? Ooh, wait. $55,000 to upgrade that. Still 14% chance. It's a little bit better. Not a huge amount better, but a little bit better. And I have basically no... That makes me feel a tad better. We gotta fight a lot of goddamn things here. That's it. Die, you bastards. They're green, so we have to get rid of them. Chieftain battle. It just feels so much better. God damn, that paladin's pushing out. It feels so much better to be killing a named person, you know? Rather than just these generic henchmen. Why is my healer doing my main amount of damage here? That did not go according to plan, people. I'm gonna have to admit that. That did not go according to plan. So look, when you're around, what is it? When you get close to 450 battles, you kind of get to the pointy end of things. You're facing hundreds of orcs. And well, they do a lot of damage. I do have to say, the deeper that I get into all of this, the more respect I have for the people who are just that much higher above me on the leaderboards. They've just clearly gotten through a ton of stuff. Wisdom 20 at Mythic versus... Wisdom 20, that's the same. Dex 18, no Dex. Intelligence is there though. No, Dex for the... Dex for attack frequency, I like. Now is this... More intelligence, less weight, less stamina. God no, we're not doing anything with less stamina. Oh, that was horrible. That was not good, like, at all. Let's find something fun. And I want the combination Elite and Chieftain. Fine, we'll do the ambush. as it is obvious, there are very clearly combinations of orcs that are easier or harder. And, yeah, the elite Reaper orcs, they're nothing to be scared of. Ooh, Unk time. Purple. 3 purples equals orange. And 3 orange equals Mythic. When an ally below 50% hit point takes damage, grants 40% movement speed and increased healing for 5 seconds. That's fucking great. I still don't have enough purple stuff to upgrade those 2 things. Ah, such is life, such is life. Alright, so we're definitely going to need more weight to be able to resist the... Yeah, definitely need more weight to be able to resist that tornado stuff. So what is it? Tornado that has increased range. After receiving 4 hits that deal physical damage, tornadoes deal thunder damage on hit. Alright. You're doing dark, you're doing holy. I should probably swap you to do something that's not physical damage then. I mean, so you're both doing physical. So everyone else is doing holy. Well, holy's for the most part. I might have to think on that and come back. There's more than likely going to be some people who've made it past that damn wyvern. And there will be guides, but I'd rather figure it out myself. Besides, we have to get past the storm wyvern. So apparently in Season 3, one of the changes is also more raids. Which will be excellent. So I think he's the last raid. Like, yeah, storm wyvern. There are no more raids after that. And I do want the achievement for killing all of the wyverns. So here it is. We go to whatever location we want. We find orcs. We slaughter orcs. That's all we're really doing here. So I absolutely do need to just... Like, we are at the very grindy end of this. And look, depending on how you personally feel about grind, that might be something you're fine with. That might be something that annoys you a little bit. 83,060. Let's go the 83. Lovely, lovely. Hey, another one. 47,000. Yeah, so it does get super grindy from here. So I figure, rather than making you guys sit through just what is going to be watching me just grind this out, because I am probably going to grind this out for a few more hours, I might leave... Ooh, another elite battle. I might leave you after this one, and I will grind the living shite out of this, and I'll come back when I'm in a position to defeat that last wyvern. So look, thank you for joining me on this. As you may have noticed, because this is episode 23 or something like that, I clearly enjoy this game, so I'm going to keep playing it. Additional weight and elemental resistances. I'm coming up with a plan. Anyway, I've been Rosatus. You've been wonderful. Thank you once again for joining me.